to me. So my first art contest when I was 12 years old. Was I afraid? Yes and no. But when I looked into the audience, I looked at my role model. I looked for my search for. On the second row, I found my 2 role models, mom and dad. And that will let me, and that's why I'm still speaking today, with enjoyment, with peace, with fearing nothing. And as you look at me today on this YouTube, this is me in flesh, this is me in reality. I speak from my heart, I speak to my mind. My first orator contest started a new life for me. And not only that for me, but for others who were listening to me, who can gain some knowledge or gain something from this speech what I'm telling you today. There are 2 things. If I'm talking about children, I feel good about that. But when I'm talking about public speaking, it's different. That's see, I'm trying to pull the one that makes me feel natural, just going through it.
The personal
yes.
one, the one that's most personal.
And that one is personal. All through the years I did inspirational speaking at different churches, different groups. I remember times I was asked to speak to some widowed women. And I had asked, I wondered how long they had been widowed. Was it years? Was it 3 to 6 months? That speech will bring a different type of speech in. Most of the ones who've been widowed for years, they've resettled back in their lives. They are on a new journey. But the ones that recently, I remember when my mom became widowed, and it took, as a daughter at 21, seeing her go through those stages, wasn't ready for my father to leave her. That was scary. I was only 21, and I never thought of my father leaving. But when I saw that he not only left, but my mom, in a sense, left too, that concerned me. Well, when I spoke to these women, most of them had been widowed for 3 to 6 months. That's fresh. That's hardcore. I saw tears out there. And I never did use the cliche, I know how you feel. I couldn't say that because I didn't know how they feel. But I did say we can always begin again each day. Begin to pull those memories in. And put them in that special box that no one can take away. Then I started seeing, smiles. Yeah, remember that time. Then you remember that time. Backyard barbecues, the birth of your children. When they see you as a new person, a different person. Not only are you grieving, but so are they. When you pull that loop back in, you can all begin again. And it just makes a difference. I had a poem also at that time. I can't recall what the poem, but it was something like, gone but not forgotten. Each thought, each day, bring a new way. But to think about different things, what each group is going to do. They tell you to identify the audience you're going to speak to every time. Because once you identify the audience, who they are, the gender, what the likes and dislikes, or what they hunger for, you can feed that audience no matter what. And I hope today, as my professor, I'm feeding you with something I love doing, which is not only public speaking, I take it to a deeper level. I speak to heal, I speak for guidance, I speak from my heart. Many people don't, but I'm one that do. There's so many different aspects, but as I'm sharing this with y'all today, children are here on a scale, I guess I've been with them for 10 years, but the scale when it comes to public speaking is here. Coming from a big family, I didn't pick favorites for brothers and sisters, but my sister that passed, Julie was my kick buddy. We can always, I guess because we both had boys, we can relate in that area. We both love doing something totally different. That's what family was. When she just come in late from the club, she'd be knocking at the window, have my hands out. You gotta pay me to get in this house. When I became pregnant with my son, Wesley, she invited me up to Atlanta for the weekend. I said, let's go shopping. I need some maternity clothes. She said, shopping? We go to the cloth store, and that weekend she had made me 20 maternity outfits. She said, we don't shop up here when I can sew. And she said, after you have Wesley, get a big belt and still wear those to work. And I did. I put the biggest black belt on, got my hair cut short, wore my pumps, and went on back to advertising and selling. That was me. She said, you save money, and
You're looking good.
yeah, oh yeah. She gave me this shortcut. I wore the big ball earrings. That was it. A-line. I enjoy that, and I love talking about family because a family is not only a big family. Families are wherever you are. Family could be two sisters. Family could be a mom and children. Family could be grandma and children. Family is wherever you are, that's feeding you, that giving that love and guidance. Unfortunately, I came from a big one. And I sometimes just have to find a hiding place to get some peace and quiet to find who I was. Whether it was a big shade tree in the fields where my father plowed miles and miles, I found that peace. They would call me, Anna! I'm under the shade tree with a good book, reading away. Family means a lot to me. And will always mean a lot to me. Our family is all we got. When I see young couples get married, like my son and my new daughter-in-law, my heart goes here. Oh, that first year gonna be crazy. It's gonna be unique. I have to share that face.